guys? Bonnie with Buddha Collective. Thank you so much for joining us today for this 50 to 55 minute-ish yoga flow. This yoga sequence is accessible to all levels of experience, from beginner to expert. As always, take this yoga flow at your own pace, honor your body. Today, I invite you to think about what it is that you're thinking about. So as you're flowing, tune into those sensations in your body. And at the end of the sequence, please take some time, 5 minutes, journal about what it was you were feeling, the sensations you were having throughout this yoga sequence. Thank you again for joining us, and enjoy this time on your mat. Let's get started in child's pose this morning. Take your knees out wide, big toes touch behind you. Start to stretch forward on your mat. Crawl your fingertips towards the top edge of your mat and rest your forehead down on the ground. Start to focus on your breath, breathing in and out of your nose. Start to let go of any tasks or obligations that might be coming up throughout your day. Allow yourself this hour on your mat, this time on your mat, whatever time allows this today. Crawl your fingers over to the right side of your mat. Press your left hip back. Crawl your left fingertips forward just a little bit. Feel that stretch through your side body. Crawl your hands over to the left side. Again, try to keep your right hip glued down towards your heel as you crawl your right fingertips forward just a little bit more. Fingertips come back to center. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Fill up all the way to the top. Hold. Open your mouth. Exhale it out. One more time. Breathe in deep. Fill up. Hold at the top. Take in another little sip of air. Audible exhale out. Seal your lips. Start to breathe in and out of your nose. Cultivate your Ujjayi pranayama. This is your breath of fire. This is the breath that will carry you through your practice today. Breathe deep enough out of your nose and inhale enough that you can hear your own breath. Start to draw yourself forward, tabletop, hands and knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Hips are directly above your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Press your belly down, lift your gaze. Take a breath in. Exhale, cat pose. Spine up towards the sky. Tuck your tailbone and chin in towards center. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Take whatever movement you need right here. Maybe move your hips side to side. Maybe you threw a couple of scorpion up dogs, whatever you need. Couple more breaths. Wherever you're at, connect your movement to your breath. Come to stillness. Lift your right arm up towards the sky. Hand back down to the mat. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky. Hand comes back down. Toes are tucked under. Shift your hips up. Downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your feet. Lift one heel and then the other. dig the palms of your hands into the earth. Press your chest towards your thighs. Relax your neck. Come to stillness. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, press your heels down towards the ground. Another one just like that. Breathe and lift your heels. Exhale, heels down. One more. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale, heels down. Start to walk your feet forward behind your wrists. Keep your feet hip-width distance, ragdoll pose. Reach for opposite elbows. Keep your knees bent if you need to. Gently sway side to side. Taking the tension out of your low back. Relax your neck. Maybe shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Lower your fingertips down to the mat. Toe heel your feet together. Big toes touch. Leave a sliver of space between your heels. Bend your knees. Start to roll up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Head arrives last. At the top, roll your shoulders back. Bring your hands together in front of your chest. Connect your thumbs to your heart space. Close your eyes if they're not closed already. Take a moment to set your intention for practice. This could be a word or a phrase. Maybe you're bringing someone into mind today. If nothing comes to mind, I offer to you the thought to think about what it is that you're thinking about. What's consuming your thoughts? Are you aware? Are you able to step away when you need to? Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more. Breathe in deep. Fill up. Let it go. Seal your lips. Blink your eyes open. Hands come down by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. Squeeze in your belly. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Energize your thighs up away from your kneecaps. Get strong. Take a big breath in. Grab your right wrist. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to mountain. Exhale, grab your left wrist. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, mountain, gaze up. Exhale, chair plane. Sweep your arms back behind you. Sit low. Squeeze your shoulders together. Pinkies reach for one another. Squeeze your low belly in. Inhale, arcing Tadasana. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Open up your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Hands through heart center. Fingertips to the mat. Relax your neck every time. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your hands onto your shins. Iron out your spine. You should be as flat as a table, all the way from the top of your head to your tailbone. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward, plant your hands on your mat. Step back to high plank. Strong through your core. Shoulders are stacked directly above your wrists. As always, honor your body. Take whatever version of Chaturanga feels good to you. I will walk you through Chaturanga slowly. Hinge forward, take your shoulders past your wrists. Lower down halfway, hugging your elbows into your sides. Flip to the tops of your feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Draw your shoulders back. Take a breath in. Exhale, down dog. Tuck your toes under. Hips up to the sky. Press your chest towards your thighs. We're going to flow 2 times. Breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward between your hands. Exhale as you travel up. Big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Grab your right wrist. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, mountain. Grab your left wrist over to the right. Exhale. Inhale, mountain, gaze up. Exhale, chair plane. Sweep your arms back. Sit low. Inhale, arcing Tadasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time through, gaze forward. Exhale as you walk, step, or hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Grab your right wrist. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, mountain. Right, left wrist. Exhale over to the right. Mountain, gaze up. Exhale, chair plane. Open up, arcing Tadasana. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Take a big breath in through your nose. Sigh it out. Breathe in again. Exhale it out. Gaze forward between your hands. Bend your knees. Exhale as you jump up between your hands. Land light, big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips back. Lift your arms up, biceps are by your ears. Pinkies turn inward towards one another. Squeeze in your low belly. If this doesn't feel good in your shoulders, you can always cactus your arms. Sit a little lower. Peek down, make sure you can see all 10 toes on the mat. Weight is in your heels. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. You can always hold high plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your right leg high. Three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Take a minute. Sway back and forth. Open up your hips. Maybe you let your knee fall open and press your hips down. Maybe straighten your front leg. Take some organic movement. Listen to your body. What does it need? Move around. Come back to stillness. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back foot down so it's parallel to the short edge of your mat. Lift your chest up. Open up your arms. Left arm reaches back, right arm forward. Bend your front knee. Front knee stacks over your front ankle. Gaze over your front fingertips. Take a breath in, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Press your right forearm into your right knee. Reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. Gaze up. Try not to sink into your low side body. Take a breath in. Exhale, reverse warrior, top hand to your back thigh. Reach up and over your body. Recommit to the bend in your front knee. Take your gaze down towards your heel. Take a breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Chaturanga, step your right foot back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Take a minute. Sway out your hips. Let your knee fall open. Maybe straighten your front leg. Come back to stillness. Warrior 2. Spin your back heel down so it's parallel to the short edge of your mat. Rise up. Arms reach in opposite directions. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. To energize your thighs, pretend like you're squeezing your heels towards one another. Gaze forward. Take a breath in, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Press your left arm into your left knee. Reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. Gaze up. Keep your legs right where they are. Inhale, reverse warrior, top hand to your back thigh. Reach over your body. Again, recommit to that bend in your front knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale it out. We're going to flow 2 times. Try to connect your breath to your movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale as you travel up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior 2. Extended side angle. Reverse warrior. Chaturanga. How's your breath? Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Last time through, gaze forward. Exhale as you travel up. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg high. Low lunge. Warrior 2. Extended side. Inhale, reverse. Chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Left leg high, last time. Low lunge. Warrior 2. Extended side angle to the front. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Big breath in through your nose. Let it go. One more, breathe in. Sigh it out. Kneel down. Take a couple of deep breaths. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep lifted on the back ball of your foot as you lift your torso up away from your front thigh. Arms extend up towards the sky. Biceps are by your ears. Bend your front knee. Front knee stacks over your front ankle. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Engage your core. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Hinge forward, take a breath in. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. As you exhale, you're twisting. Wring out that center body. Take a breath in to lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper, trying to bring your chest over so that your hands are in the center. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Lower your hands down to the mat. Runner's lunge. Toe heel your front foot up so it's to the top corner edge of your mat. Lower your back knee. Untuck your back toes. You can stay right here lifted on your palms if this is a deep enough stretch. If you want a little bit more, you can lower down to a block or to your forearms. Wherever you are, focus back on your breath. This is a great place for our minds to wander, to come back to those ever-consuming thoughts. Press them out. Recognize them. Honor them. But give yourself this time. Breathe. Couple more breaths. If you're not there already, start to press up to your palms. Toe heel your front foot to center. Shift your hips back. Front toes will lift up off your mat. Draw your left hip forward. Right hip back. Half splits. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can crawl your fingertips forward just a little bit. And then again, readjust your hips. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. For an extra IT band stretch, let your toes fall over to the right gently, and then crawl your hands over to the right side. Start to crawl your hands back to center, toes lift back up. Tuck your back toes under. If they're not already, shift forward, low lunge. Hands come down to the mat, step back, high plank. Engage your core. Bring your right hand to the center of your mat. Side plank, open up. Left hand reaches up towards the sky, balancing on the knife edge of your right foot. Pretend like there is a fire on your mat. Lift your hips up. Shoulders stacked above your wrist. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep lifted on the back ball of your foot. Extend your arms up towards the sky. Front knee stacks over your front ankle. Energize through your back heel. Squeeze in your low belly. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Over to the left. Hook your elbow to the outside of your left knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist a little deeper. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat. Toe heel your front foot up and out, top corner edge of the mat. Runner's lunge. Lower your back knee and tuck your back toes. Again, take whatever you need here. Maybe stay lifted on your palms or lower down to your forearms or a block. Relax your neck. Know that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Keep coming back to your breath. A couple more breaths here. Ready there, press up to your palms. Toe heel your front foot to center. Half splits, shift your hips back. Front toes lift up off the mat. Draw your right hip forward, left hip back. Flex your toes towards your face. Again, if you need a little bit more, crawl your fingertips forward. Breathe. If you took it on the other side, let your toes fall over to the left. Crawl your toes over to the left side. Start to come back to center. Hinge forward, low lunge. Lift your back knee, tuck your back toes under. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Engage your core. This time, left hand is your base. Take it to the center of your mat. Open up, side plank, balancing on the knife edge of your left foot. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Lift up your hips. You can always lower your bottom knee like a kickstand. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your chest towards your thighs, pedal out your feet. Relax your neck. Take your gaze forward between your hands. Exhale as you travel forward. Big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit your hips back, lift your arms up, biceps are by your ears. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Left elbow comes to the outside of your knee. Gently twist, ring out your center body. Peek down, make sure your knees are in line with one another. If they're not, gently draw your left hip back. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Toe heel your feet hip width distance. Gorilla pose. Tuck your hands underneath your feet, palms face up. Toes are resting on the backs of your wrists. Relax your neck. To stay active in this posture, gently pull your torso towards your thighs. Your elbows will bow out to the sides. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Melt into this posture. Untuck your hands from under your feet. Toe heel your feet back together. Big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit your hips back, shimmy side to side. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Hook your right elbow to the outside of your knee. Gentle twist. Again, make sure your knees are in line with one another. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Right for 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, and then draw your knuckles down and back. Exhale, fold forward with the bind. How is your breath? Stay here as long as it feels good to you. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1. Pop your back foot so it's at a 45-degree angle. Lift your torso up. Biceps are by your ears. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Front knee stacks over your front ankle. If it's hard for you to press the knife edge of your back foot down into the mat, you can always widen your stance. Try to square your hips forward. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. Take a breath in. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Readjust your back foot. Tee out your arms. Gaze forward. Start to straighten your front leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Take your right hand to either the top of your shin, behind your calf on a block, or on front. Draw your top shoulder back. Try not to sink into your right side body. Reach your fingertips up. Engage your left side obliques. Inhale, rise up. Parallel your feet to one another. Inhale, puff your chest, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward with a flat back, Prasarita Padottanasana. Reach for your ankles. Relax your neck. You can take whatever you need here. If headstand is in your practice, this is a great place for it. You could walk your hands to one side or the other, bend a knee or the other. Or maybe you just melt into your forward fold. Start to come back to center. Tee out your arms. Rise up with a flat back. Warrior 2, front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, almost there. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1. Pop your back foot out to that 45-degree angle. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Arms rise up. Reach for the sky. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Engage your core. Take a breath in. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Readjust your back foot. Start to straighten your front knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Again, take whatever variation you did on the other side with your bottom hand. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Draw your top shoulder back. Engage your right side obliques as you draw yourself up to standing. Parallel your feet to one another. Reach back, interlace your fingers. Draw your knuckles down to the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward with the bind. Please remember, honor your body. If this doesn't feel good in your shoulders, take whatever movement you need in this moment. Couple more breaths. Release your bind. Hands come to your hips. As you rise up, keep a flat back. Warrior 2, front of the mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze forward between your hands. Bend your knees. Exhale as you travel forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Dancer on the right. Bring your right elbow to your right hip. Bend your right leg so you can capture the inside sole of your foot. Bring your knees together to start. Reach up. Take a breath in. Exhale, dance. Kick your foot into your hand. Keep your chest lifted. We're here for 3, 2, 1. With control, start to bring your leg back to center. Foot comes down to the mat. Roll your shoulders out. Inhale, mountain pose. Dancer on the left. Left elbow to left hip. Bend your left leg so you can capture the inside sole of your foot. Knees together to start. Take a breath in. Exhale, dance. Kick your foot into your hand. Keep your chest lifted. Find something to focus on. This is your drishti, your point of view, your point of focus. 3, 2, 1. With control, come back to center. Foot down to the earth. Roll your shoulders out. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Tree pose on the right. Bring the right sole of your foot to the inside of your left leg, above or below your kneecap. It's not important how far up your foot is. Press your knee back. Root down through your foot. Hands back to heart center. If you feel stable and steady and grounded, feel free to grow your branches, whatever direction feels good to you today. Wherever you are, bring your hands back to center. Foot comes back down to the ground. Inhale, mountain, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tree pose on the left. Left sole of your foot to the inside of your right thigh. Try not to press against the knee joint. Press your knee back. This time, reach your hands behind your low back. Interlace your fingers. Draw your knuckles down towards the ground. Open up your shoulder head. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Release your bind. Start to bring your hands back to center. Foot comes back down to the mat. Inhale, gaze up at the sky, mountain. Exhale, fold forward, hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, your last chaturanga of practice. Make it yours, own it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale it out. One more, just like that. Breathe in. Sigh out some heat. Lift your right leg high, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Right heel is somewhere between your left wrist and your left hip. Start to work your hips down towards the ground. Gaze over one of your shoulders. Make sure your foot is straight back behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, half pigeon. You can start to fold your torso over your front leg. Take your forearms or your forehead down to the mat, whatever feels good to you. Try to notice which muscles are holding on. Try to relax a little bit more through your hips, through your thighs. Try to let go of the control to hold on. A few more breaths here. Start to press up to your palms. Tuck your back toes under and lift your back knee first. Right leg back up to the sky, three-legged down dog. Half pigeon on the right. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Left ankle or right ankle is somewhere between your left wrist and your left hip. Start to work your hips down towards the ground. Take a gaze over your left shoulder. Make sure your foot is straight back behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to fold forward. This is a great place to put a block underneath your right hip if you need it. You can also take figure 4 on your back. Wherever you are, start to recognize which muscles that you're holding on to. Relax through your hips, through your thighs. Let go of the need to control and hold on. Just let it go. A few more breaths here. Start to press up to your palms if you're not there already. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee first. Right leg up to the sky. Bend your top leg, scorpion down dog, circle out your ankle. Foot down to the mat. Lift your left leg high. Half pigeon on the left, left knee to left wrist. Left ankle somewhere between your right wrist and your right hip. Work your hips down towards the mat. Gaze over your right shoulder. Check your toes are pointed straight back behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to fold forward. One side might be a little more tight than the other. Recognize that, accept that. It's totally fine. Your body is exactly where it needs to be. Focus on your breath. Again, this is a great posture for our minds to start to wander. Whatever is coming up, recognize it, honor it. Know that it can wait just a little bit longer. A few more breaths here. Start to press up to your palms. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee first. Left leg up into the sky. Scorpion down dog, bend your top leg, circle out your ankle. Foot comes back down to the mat. Shift forward, high plank. Slowly lower down to your stomach. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Untuck your toes. Keep your toes pressed down into the ground. Just breathe out all of your air. Inhale, cobra. Lift your chest away from the ground. Little to no weight in your hands. Keep your toenails pressed down into the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Take your gaze over to the left. Hands come down by your sides. Palms face up. To bring your chin back to center. Bend your legs behind you. Reach back and capture the outside edges of your feet. Again, breathe out all of your air. Inhale, floor bow. Kick your feet into your hands. Lift your chest and your thighs up away from the mat. Squeeze your glutes. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Take your gaze over to the right. Hands come down by your sides. Close your eyes. Chin starts to come back to center. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself all the way up. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Releasing tension from that low back. Really press your chest towards your thighs. Relax your neck. Start to walk your feet forward. Between your hands, take a seat. Extend your legs out in front of you. Shift your hips back. Remove any extra skin out from under your sit bones. Flex your toes towards your face. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Reach for the soles of your feet. Bend your knees if you need to. And then start to work your knees and your legs straight. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Reach your fingertips forward all the way up to the sky. Hands come down by your sides. Shift your hips forward so you can lie down onto your back. Supta Baddha Konasana. Let your knees fall open, soles of your feet touch. Bring one hand to your stomach, one hand to your heart. Start to focus in on your breath. First, start by taking a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale it out. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Let it go. 2, 3, 4. Stay empty. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in slow. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Let it go. Stay empty. Breathe in. Start to focus on your own breath pace. Focus so deeply that nothing else can come into your mind right now and disturb your space. Recognize where you're holding on to tension. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Engage your core. Close your legs like a book. Draw both of your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Gently rock side to side, releasing tension from your low back. Keep a hold of your left leg. Right leg falls long onto the mat. As you inhale, draw your knee in towards your armpit. Wrap your thigh around the outside of your rib cage. Create compression in your hip. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slowly, gently draw your knee across your body. Tee out your left arm. Try to keep your left shoulder glued to the ground as you draw your gaze over your left fingertips. With every exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Start to bring both of your knees back into center. This time, keep a hold of your right leg. Left leg falls long onto the mat. Again, as you inhale, draw your knee up in towards your armpit. Wrap your right thigh around your rib cage. Take a big breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Draw your knee across your body. Tee out your right arm. Take your gaze over your right fingertips. The slower you move, the more you can feel the connectedness of each muscle in your body. Start to bring both of your knees back into center. Draw both of your knees into your chest. This time, pick your forehead up towards your knees. Wrap your arms around your legs. Be grateful for this body, for this journey, and for your health. Take a big breath in. Exhale, Shavasana awaits you. Let your arms and your legs fall heavy on your mat. Take up space. Palms face up to receive today. Palms face down to stay grounded. Let the earth hold you. Start to relax through your shoulders. Start to tune into your body. What are you feeling? Sometimes it's nice to check in with all of your senses. What are you smelling? What are you tasting? Feel each part of your body that is connected to the earth. If you're holding on to tension in your jaw, or your forehead, let it go. Back into your senses. What are you seeing behind your eyelids? You are welcome to stay in Shavasana. Stay right where you are. Start to deepen your inhales and your exhales. Completely fill up your stomach and your lungs with air. Create space in your body. Mindfully, slowly exhale your air out, things that no longer serve you. Start to wake up your fingers and your toes. Recognize the sensations that live in your arms and your legs. Feel your heart beating in your chest. As you're ready, gently roll to one side or the other, fetal position. You can use your bicep as a pillow. Draw your knees in towards center. Keep your eyes closed as you start to press yourself up to a seat. As you arrive in a seat, bring your hands back together in front of your chest. Connect your thumbs to your heart space. Come back to the intention that you set for practice. Take a moment to yourself to think of 3 things that you're grateful for. Bring your thumbs to third eye center. You have 2 homes, your body and this earth. Take care of both. Thank you so much for honoring me and being here with me today. The light in me bows to and honors that same light in all of you. Namaste.